Intermittent fasting is often promoted as a universal solution for weight loss and metabolic health. Many people are told to follow the same fasting window every day, regardless of how their body feels. But for many women, this approach leads to fatigue, cravings, disrupted cycles, or stalled progress. The problem isn't fasting itself, it's ignoring hormonal rhythm. The female body is not hormonally static. Across the menstrual cycle, estrogen and progesterone rise and fall, changing how the body handles stress, energy, and fuel availability. Trying to force the same fasting window every day can work against these natural shifts. What feels easy one week can feel draining the next. This is where cycle-synced fasting begins to matter. During the follicular phase, which starts after menstruation, estrogen gradually rises while progesterone remains low. This hormonal environment supports insulin sensitivity, mental clarity, and metabolic flexibility. In this phase, the body tends to tolerate longer fasting windows more easily. Energy is higher, appetite is more stable, and fat burning feels more accessible. For many women, fasting windows of around 14 to 16 hours feel manageable during this time. But the cycle doesn't stay here. As ovulation passes and the luteal phase begins, progesterone rises and metabolic demands increase. The body prepares for the possibility of pregnancy even if pregnancy doesn't occur. Calorie needs rise slightly. Body temperature increases. Hunger becomes more noticeable. This is not a failure of discipline, it's biology. Continuing long fasts during the luteal phase can feel suddenly stressful. Cravings intensify, energy drops, sleep may worsen. The body interprets prolonged fasting during this phase as an added stressor, not a benefit. Cortisol rises more easily, and blood sugar becomes less stable. When stress hormones increase, metabolism shifts into protection mode. Instead of burning fat efficiently, the body prioritizes energy conservation. This can lead to overeating later in the day, stronger sugar cravings, and increased fat storage, especially around the abdomen. What once felt empowering now feels like a constant battle. Many women respond by pushing harder. They lengthen fasts, restrict more, or blame themselves for losing control. But this approach ignores a key reality. The luteal phase is not designed for aggressive fasting. It's designed for nourishment and stability. Shorter fasting windows, or even pausing fasting altogether, often work better during this phase. Eating earlier in the day, focusing on protein and complex carbohydrates, and avoiding long gaps without food helps stabilize blood sugar. When the body feels supported, stress hormones fall. Cravings soften. Energy becomes steadier. This is not quitting fasting, it's adapting it. Cycle-synced fasting isn't about doing less overall. It's about doing what fits the body's current hormonal state. Longer fasts align with the follicular phase because the body is primed for them. Shorter or gentler fasts align with the luteal phase because the body needs more support. The same strategy doesn't have to apply every week. When fasting adapts to the cycle, something shifts. Food decisions feel easier. Energy becomes more predictable. Weight management stops feeling chaotic. Instead of fighting hormonal changes, metabolism begins to cooperate with them. The resolution is simple but powerful. Fasting is a tool, not a rule. And like any tool, it works best when used at the right time. By aligning fasting windows with the follicular and luteal phases, women can support metabolic health without sacrificing hormonal balance. Cycle-synced fasting respects the reality of the female body. It acknowledges that metabolism is dynamic, not static. When fasting works with hormones instead of against them, progress becomes more sustainable and far less stressful.